Hey guys, welcome to Mishi Blue Tarot. This is Neelam, and today we are going to be looking at what are the subtle signs or synchronicities if you've been seeing, what are they trying to tell you? Okay, if you've been seeing any kind of signs or if it has been bothering you and you're in a stuck place, then this is a reading for you. So I've put out my crystal bowls here with each having different kinds of crystals. So you can choose from the bowls. So bowl 1 or pile 1 will be your lapis lazuli. Pile 2 is going to be angelite. They look like candies and I love them. And pile 3 is going to be red jasper. Okay? So look at them, see which color attracts you the most, and go ahead and pick your piles. Alright, we'll begin with pile 1, the lapis lazuli. So we are going to keep the messages very direct so that you understand what your message is and it's easy for you. Okay? Alright, let's see. What are the subtle signs and synchronicities trying to tell you? What are the subtle signs and synchronicities trying to tell you? Pile number 1, lapis lazuli. Okay. I'm going to say whatever I pick up in the cards, so do not think of this to be something that is discouraging or anything. See, I see that you've been waiting for something, okay? You've been thinking that times will change, you've been thinking that things are going to shift, okay? When in reality, it's a very immature move that you're making, to be honest, because immediately after the Fool, I have the Four of Cups, so and then Two of Pentacles. So basically, even if you take that plunge and go on the other direction, you will not be accepted. And you will again find yourself from Two of Wands to Two of Pentacles. Okay? So I'm not seeing that this is a very good investment for you. If, for example, if this is to do with work, a business for that matter, then yes, this is not a very thought through move. If it is to do with a relationship, you've been hopeful and hope is good, but I don't think this is materializing in a good direction. Now, I know that my comment section will be flooded with this statement that, it sounds negative, blah, blah, blah. I have read all of that, but please understand, I am not going to sugarcoat words which I don't pick up over here. It's what it is. Whatever I pick up from here, I'm going to say it. Okay? It's more like, even if you wait, so is the risk worth the reward? If you ask me that question, no, it's not, because eventually you're going to get tired and probably put an end to it. You're not going to be very happy about this whole thing. But let's see, what else is it trying to tell you? Yeah. So you have a lot of things to do. I mean, like, probably you're willing to give in this situation. You're willing to invest yourself. You're willing to do whatever is needed to be done, etc., etc. But then, is the other person or the other side also returning that reward? Okay, that I don't see happening. Like the moment it comes to a decision from the other side, I am not seeing it happening for you. So obviously, it's not a very healthy choice, to be honest. It is not getting you the desired outcome. It is not fulfilling you. No, it isn't. Okay. Also, I feel that if this is a relationship, on the other side, this person could seem to be very keen. But trust me, for them, you're like an opportunity. And it seems to be a little selfish from their end. Now, this might trigger you. Already saying, if you are getting triggered, please don't watch this, because I'll tell you whatever I see from the cards. And I do see that there is a selfish motive attached, and this person is not going to take a stand for you when time comes. It's going to be a move that you will be making on a very strong level, whereas this person is not doing that. And the signs and synchronicities that you've been probably seeing is not encouraging you to take that step, it is encouraging you to stop. That's what it is. It's asking you to wait, it's asking you to evaluate, because you're probably being a little impatient with this decision. And I see that you're very hopeful about it. So, impatient in terms of taking that plunge, but hopeful about that, okay, things will turn out to be really good. But since we're trying to read into energies about what is it trying to tell you, the subtle signs, it's trying to tell you this, that it is not going to work out. Now, despite knowing this, if you still want to move forward, you can. That's a decision that is thoroughly based on your discretion if you want to do it. Honestly, from the cards, it doesn't seem to be like a good move for you. Let me see, why is it not a good move? I do see that this person is not going to be there when you need them, that is for sure. But let me see, why is it not a good move? Wow. There you go. This person is going to put you in a very difficult spot. And I'm being very honest. It's because it's just because this person seems, it's more like a, understand me, I have a problem, and in that process you will end up putting yourself in a problem. You're trying to understand this person way too much. It's not basic sign. It's not, guys, don't do this, because I know what's going to happen is, probably in faith, in love, in trust, you're doing all this, but you'll land, you're falling over here. And it is going to be, where this person will know that you are stuck in this rut, but they'll still not be able to do anything. So in front of you they always get that sympathy that, okay, uh, it's tough for the other person also to choose me or to do things for me, and in that sympathy you'll end up overdoing. But that's not that's what the illusion is about, pile one. Get rid of that illusion. This person is staying in their boundaries, and through their expressions they are operating what you think. And that's a very easy thing to do. They are not in an uncomfortable spot. They don't want to be in one, which is why they're not choosing you, or they're not taking a step forward. I might sound very blunt, guys, but that's what I'm picking up from here. Let me pick up couple of cards to see what can you do about it. Otherwise, the message is very straightforward. Just last couple of cards to see what can you do about this whole thing. What can you do? Just see this. Choose your own happiness. It was already clear, but I just wanted to pick 3 more cards from a different deck to see what comes out. You deserve all of this. Don't settle for anything lesser than what you deserve, pile one. It's not going to be sensible on your part. Okay? Alright, so that's what I have, pile one. I hope this helps. Private readings are open, so you can reach out to me and let me know in the comments if this resonated. Okay? Take care. Bye bye. Okay, so now let's move to pile number 2. Whoever chose the angelite bowl. Let's see. What are the subtle signs and synchronicities trying to tell you? What are the subtle signs and synchronicities trying to tell you? Subtle signs and synchronicities. You don't have to do anything. So if it is to do with a person, this person is already very tempted and excited to just come to you. Okay? I see a situation and I'll tell you what that is. It's basically you're on the other side. This person's on the other side. You are thinking whether you should do anything or not. And the advice is you really don't need to do anything because this person is extremely attracted towards you. The subtle signs are trying to tell you that just be where you are. You don't really have to do anything. And it's in a very initial stage, okay? Like this situation that you are in, it's in a very beginning kind of a stage. So it's okay. Just let it be like this. It's on the lighter side of things and it is not going to harm you at this point. It is something that will brighten things up in your life, okay? Let me see a little more. You will receive a confirmation very soon. Yeah. You will receive a confirmation very soon. This person or this situation, say it's a job, okay? Don't pressurize or don't follow up too much because it will come to you. Don't get in the panic mode and start following up very rigorously because that's something that is not needed here. Another thing that I'm seeing is that this situation, I mean, okay, this is the kind of fears that you have. This situation also has the same fears. Now, I mean, job or a person. It's just that they also don't know whether you would choose them or not. It's like that. They also have the same fears as you do. And as I said, it's in a very light-hearted stage right now. So it's more like it's more like being clear, okay? Being clear that these are the asks and these are what things are like. Okay? This person also needs equal amount of clarity as much as you do. So I can see that this person also wants to be ultra clear, ultra sure about what they do with you or in general in their life. So I do see a sense of uh, wanting to explore, but it's like the fears are on the same level. So at the moment I think you just hang in, like this is what the signs and synchronicities are trying to tell you, that don't take any hasty decision, just hang in where you are. You don't have to decide right away, or you don't have to do anything. Okay, this person will, I mean, or the situation will, or this person will come forward, things will come forward. Give it like a solid 8-9 days. I think things will become much more clearer. At the moment I see a little bit of desperation on both the sides, but if you give yourself that chance to explore, open up, I think it'll become much better. Okay, the other thing, I think through subtle hints, just make it clear that you equally want it through subtle hints, because I see that there is the kind of fear that you have, that oh, is this going to happen, is the move going to happen. Through subtle hints, just give that surety that I'm willing to be there, or I'm willing to explore this, or something like that. Okay, let me pick 3 cards from here as a piece of advice for you. What is the advice here for you? The 8 of Wands is coming twice. Okay, don't get paranoid because there is no communication. As I said, it's because it's a phase right now. It's just the timing part of it that is a little uncertain at this stage, which is why all this is happening. It's a very temporary phase, pile number 2. So just take it easy. It's going to change very soon. I mean, that's what I'm getting from here. It's a very light-hearted energy, pile number 2. So take it light. All right? Okay. That's what I have for you, pile number 2. I hope this reading helps. Private readings are open, so you can reach out to me and let me know in the comments if this resonated. All right? Okay. Take care. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye. All right. Now, pile number 3, whoever chose the red jasper. Let's see what are the subtle signs and synchronicities trying to tell you. What are the subtle signs and synchronicities trying to tell you? Subtle signs and synchronicities. These are subtle hints that probably the universe is trying to give you. that your divine counterpart is someone who's very strategic. Your divine counterpart is someone who sees your worth and who's willing to put an effort behind the relationship. Now, if you know someone who's not putting an effort, that is not your person. Okay? This person sees your value. This person wants you to shine and grow in life. Yeah. All right. Very important things. The subtle signs are trying to tell you that it's hinting towards something. If there is a person who you know and this person is taking out a very pathetic side of you, that person is not your person. You are someone who becomes extremely blunt and straightforward when you see someone or when you encounter someone who's 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 a beep 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 basically. So you have zero tolerance for BS basically. So if you land up saying something, or if you rebel against something that is not good, if you say it out loud, that is not a problem. Okay? And that is not the real you. I mean, that's a part of your personality, but in general, the energy that you have is very normal. So it's the biggest differentiating factor is this: your divine partner will not take out the bad side of you. This person is going to take out the best side of you, and they recognize your worth. Whatever you've been hooked onto from the past is just because of your trauma. Like, for example, if you're waiting for someone to come back from your past, that is nothing but just your trauma wanting to recreate itself, and that's it. And that is why you probably keep going back and thinking, and that's okay. We all take time to heal from these things. It takes a while to recognize these patterns in our life as well. So, I'm seeing that you are coming out of it very strong, okay? So that is okay. That's absolutely fine. All you need to do is just make sure that you're doing well, okay? And your wellness is supported by your divine partner, and so do you. It's also asking you to be grateful for what your partner does for you. Something like that. I pick up that you probably do not see what this partner brings in your life or something. So be more vigilant to that. I see that you were connected to someone who you really miss in your life, but then the point is the person that you were connected to was just because of your trauma. I can see that. It was just trauma. Okay. It's human to feel attracted to something that you don't have. But today, just turn around and see what you have. You would know what are you chasing. You will just get a very big aha moment in your life that, okay, what the hell am I chasing? Like, what the hell am I feeling that I don't have this? But when in reality, I have everything. Turn around. It's just asking you to turn around. I don't know why I'm getting that line, which is why I'm saying. So maybe, say if you're clinging on to something, you're just focusing on that, and whatever you focus on expands. And the signs are trying to tell you that look towards the other side, my dear. You have so much. And what you're feeling attracted to is just because it was something that was a part of your life at some point of time, and it just seems attractive now to you. Let's see. Couple of cards for you. You will get what you want, pile number 3. Everything that you want, you can make it happen. It's this one small thing that is probably obstructing. So just understand time and again, maybe you can come back to this reading every time you feel a little stuck or you start to think that, oh, what's happening, etc. Come back to this reading, you would know that it's just a trauma driven thing and nothing else. So when you go through something massive in your life, it has an impact, and there is a very strong tendency of wanting to go back to that situation. Okay, so it's just that happening over here, pile 3. Okay, it's nothing more than that. You are fine, you're in a very good place. So if you're seeing repetitive numbers or angel numbers, it's only trying to tell you that whatever you sense, say probably there are 24 hours in a day out of which we are awake for say 18 hours. In those 18 hours, if there are 2 hours where you start to feel nostalgic about your past and you want to go back, understand that's just your trauma. So all you need to do is just control yourself or be a little calm and patient with yourself in those 2 hours. Okay, pile 3? Alrighty, that's what I have. I hope this helps. Private readings are open, so you can reach out to me and let me know in the comments if this resonated. Take care. Bye-bye.